Adya, how are you?
I'm good, dear. How are you?
I am good too. The English class is over. Now it is science class. But where do we have to go?
Oh, dear, you don't know. Science teacher has planned some activities for us. So we need to go to the science lab.
Oh wow, I really love experiments. Now let's rush to the science lab. Good morning, ma'am.
I'm good, students. How are you all?
We all are fine, ma'am. What activity are we going to do today?
Before I tell you what are the plans for the day, you tell me what we studied in the last class.
In the last class, we learnt about mixtures, pure substances, homogeneous mixture and heterogeneous mixture.
Well done, Adya. Today, we are going to do some activities to learn this concept in a more fun way. Hello everyone. I hope you all are doing fine. So this video is the continuation of the topic that we were covering in the last video, that is matter around us pure. So as we all know that lockdown is going on and children are not going to school. So in this video, whatever topics I'm going to cover, I tried to bring science lab at your home. So the topics that I'm going to cover in this video are solutions, solubility, concentration. So here I have taken 3 glasses. In the first glass, I dissolved some salt in water. So you can easily see that I cannot see salt alone and it's completely mixed with water. So this type of mixture is a homogeneous mixture. In the second glass, I dissolved some soil. Now you can easily see a layer of soil at the bottom of the glass. That means the components are easily visible. Different components of the mixture is easily visible. So it is a heterogeneous mixture. And again, I have dissolved some tea leaves in water. Now some of the tea leaves are floating at the top and some of the tea leaves, they are settled down at the bottom. So again, different components are easily visible. So it's a heterogeneous mixture. Now the question comes, does all the solutions same? Let's try to find the answer of this question with the help of an activity. So I have a glass of water. So I'll add small amount of salt in it. It will get dissolved. I'll take some more amount of salt and I'll dissolve it. It will get dissolved. If you taste this water will taste salty. So if I keep on adding salt again and again, the taste of the water will be more saltier, right? So you can say that I'm increasing the concentration of salt or I'm increasing the amount of salt. So yes, we have a new term now, concentration. Let's try to understand this term with the help of another activity. So now what I have done, I have taken 4 glasses of water and in the first glass, I'm just adding a small amount of turmeric. It will get dissolved. You can see it clearly. Turmeric is completely mixed with water. So it is a homogeneous mixture. Now you can see turmeric is completely dissolved in water. It's a homogeneous mixture. You can see the bright yellow color. Now what will I do in the second step? I'll take 2 spoons of turmeric water and add in plain water. And I'll dissolve it. It's done. In the third step, what will I do? From the second glass, I'll take 2 spoons and dissolve in plain water. Done. In the fourth step, I'll take 2 spoons from here and dissolve in the last step. Now we have 4 solutions ready. Now you can easily see, if I talk about the first glass, you can see the bright yellow color of the turmeric. It also contains turmeric. It also contains turmeric. All the glasses contains turmeric. But as I'm decreasing the amount of turmeric in the coming glasses, the solution is getting diluted. So the first solution in which the amount of turmeric is more is known as concentrated solution. And here the amount of turmeric is less. The color of the water you can easily see, it's pale yellow in color. So it is called diluted solution. So we learned two new terms. One is called the concentrated and one is the diluted one. So the concentrated solutions means in which the amount of solute is more, and in the diluted ones the amount of solute is less. So now if we see this experiment in which again we have taken water and we have taken salt. Now we'll start the activity. So we'll take a small amount of salt and dissolve in water. It will get dissolved. So if I keep on adding salt again and again, a stage will come at which no more salt will get dissolved in this water. That means it's done. Now this solvent, that means water, can't have more salt. So what is this now? This is called solubility. So what is solubility? Solubility means the amount of given solute which can be dissolved in the substance at a given temperature, the maximum amount of solute that you can dissolve in the solvent. That is called solubility. So whatever substances are used in these experiments, everything is coming from your kitchen. Students can easily do these experiments at home and can get the concept faster.